Welcome to Sharon Lindsay Yoga and Wellbeing. Today's class focuses on being mindful. Our mind has a tendency to wander when we're not keeping it busy, and when we come to stillness we can often find it very difficult because we're used to keeping our mind entertained with whatever we keep it busy with. So today's class will include lots of moments of stillness, and I just want you to observe what happens with your mind. Does it start to wander? Do you start to get agitated? Just be aware of what's going on, and this is all very good practice for bringing our mind back to the present moment. So whenever you do catch your mind wandering, try not to judge yourself, try not to be frustrated. Just gently bring the mind back to the sensations in your body and to your breath. So to begin, we're going to come to a comfortable seated position, feeling your sit bones connected with the mat or your chair if that's what you choose. And we feel our spine lengthen, but in a very relaxed way, with our shoulders lengthening down away from our ears. We're going to rest the backs of our hands or the backs of our fingers on the mat. And you might want to close your eyes. Whenever you feel ready, feel free to close your eyes. And as you breathe in, lengthen the arms out and imagine that they're floating up. Allow them to come up overhead, but imagine that they're floating rather than any effort from you. And at the end of the inhale, the palms touch. Then we turn the hands away so the backs of the hands are now touching, and we breathe out and we try to make the movement last for the same duration as the exhale. The fingertips touch the ground, turn the palms to the sky, breathe in, sweeping the arms up overhead. At the end of the breath, the palms touch, turn the palms away, breathe out all the way down until the fingers touch the mat. So continue in your own time, breathing in to come up, breathing out to come down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. In and out through the nose if you can. One more time. And at the end of your exhale, just allow the arms to stay by your side. Then bring the hands to rest on your thighs or on your knees. So let's now come onto our hands and knees. And we want our knees to be beneath our hips, our wrists beneath our shoulders, fingers spread wide. And we're just going to circle the hips in one direction. Your circles may start small and then grow a little larger, and then circle in the opposite direction. And then come back to stillness. So now we're going to walk our hands forward a little, about one hand's length in front of the shoulders, keeping the fingers wide, curl the toes under, and then press into the hands, press into the toes, lift the hips to the sky and push into your hands to bring your tummy back towards your thighs, creating this downhead dog, upside down V shape with your heels lifted and your knees bent. Then lift both heels a little higher, lower them to the earth or close to the earth until you feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Lift the heels up high. Lower the heels down towards the mat. Lifting the heels up on the tiptoes and lowering down towards the mat. And then when you're ready, look forward and step your right foot forward between your hands. Place your back knee down. Bring your left hand to the inside of your foot. You can come onto the top of the back foot, lift your chest to look forward, and then twist towards the bent leg and lift your right arm towards the sky. And breathe. Bring that hand back down towards the mat. And then come back onto your knees, both knees. So bring that front knee back alongside the back knee. Then step your left foot forward between your hands. Your knee is roughly above your ankle. You're on the top of the back foot. Lift your chest, coming up on your fingertips. Place your hand flat on the inside of that foot as you turn your tummy towards the thigh and lift the left arm to the sky and breathe. Bring that hand down to the mat. Adjust your hands, curl the back toes and step that back foot forward, keeping the feet hip width apart. Knees bent, tummy on your thighs as you allow your head to be heavy, your arms to hang towards the earth. And then when you're ready, engage your core and begin to roll slowly up the spine, keeping the head and the arms dangling down, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other as you slowly come up to stand, rolling the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Then we're going to turn towards the long edge of the mat, stepping the feet wide and pointing the toes out towards the corners of the mat with the heels coming in a little. Lengthen your tailbone down as you lift your chest. Bring your hands to your heart, and then we're going to bend the knees and sink down, keeping the chest upright. Just sink the hips down as low as they'll comfortably go for goddess pose. And soon you'll begin to feel your thighs being challenged. And here we're just going to focus. Maybe close your eyes. Keep your mind completely focused on the breath. Your mind might be talking to you, telling you this is uncomfortable, trying to distract you. Stay focused on the breath. Just 2 more breaths. And on the next exhale, press into the feet as you straighten the legs. Bring your hands down and step your feet together, coming to the front of your mat. And just take a moment, standing up tall, being still, noticing how that feels, noticing the sensations in your body. And we're going to come into another slightly challenging posture, and we're going to hold that for a few breaths. We're going to come into chair pose. So bring your hands together at your heart, lift your toes so that your weight is in the back of your feet. And then as you exhale, imagine there's a chair behind you and you're sitting your bottom back onto the chair, keeping your chest upright. You can place your toes down once you get there, but keep your weight in your heels. Draw your tummy in and breathe. Observe the breath. Observe the sensations in your legs. Keep the mind focused on the breath. Notice if it's wandering. Then look towards the mat, place your hands down and step back to plank. Feel free to put your knees down if you need to, or keep your knees lifted if you can. Pressing your heels back, draw your tummy in, draw up through the thighs. The thighs are strong, the tummy is strong, the hands are pushing the earth away, and the body is in a straight line from the heels to the shoulders. And then we're going to lower the knees, bend at the elbows as you lower your nose to the earth. Keep your tailbone lifted. Breathe in as you bring the chest forward. Pelvis comes down, shoulders down, away from the ears. And breathe. Press into the hands. Come back onto your knees as you come into tabletop position. So knees beneath hips, wrists beneath shoulders. And we're going to bring the right knee to the right wrist. We're coming to pigeon pose. So your right knee is close to your wrist and your shin is coming across the mat. Now if your shin is parallel to the front of the mat, this will be very intense. So if you need more, you push your shin more parallel. I'm bringing my foot back closer to my groin because I know where my flexibility is in my hip, and I'm going to lengthen the left leg back. Sit up tall, so the back leg is straight and you're balanced on both hips. You're not leaning over onto one side. You find that center point. And then we're going to come down onto our elbows and notice how this feels in your right hip and upper thigh glute area. If you can go deeper, you can fold down further. And then we're going to be still. If you've gone too far, back off a little. Find a place, find a position where you can be comfortable in the posture. Gently challenging your hip, but staying here very mindfully for a period of time. Notice the breath. As you breathe in, the tummy expands. As you breathe out, the tummy contracts. Notice how your mind is responding to the stillness and the silence. Bring it back whenever it wanders. Then we'll begin to press into the hands, lifting the body back up, placing the hands shoulder width apart. And then we're going to bring that back leg forward a little, bring the front leg back, and just take a few hip circles. And then reverse the direction of the hip circles. Come back to stillness, and we'll repeat that on the other side. So left knee close to the left wrist, and adjust the angle of your shin so that the foot is in front of the back thigh. Bring it far forward if your hips are flexible and you would like the challenge. Keep it closer to your groin if that's what's right for you. Walk your leg back. The back leg extends out behind you. Lift your chest And when you're balanced, you're not leaning on one side or the other, come down onto your elbows. See how it feels. It can be very different from one side to the other. So you might be in a different position from one side to the other. And if you need to go lower on this side, then fold on down. Find a comfortable position. And then focus the mind on the breath. When you're ready, place your hands on the mat and begin to lift the body upright. Hands are shoulder width. Curl the back toes under to push that knee forward and bring the front leg back. And then bring your big toes together, widen your knees and send your hips back to your heels as you melt your heart towards the earth, resting your forehead on the mat if you can. Arms reaching out in front, wide-legged extended child's pose, and breathe. Notice how your mind is during this quiet time. Bring it back to the breath as required. Then begin to lift the head and walk the hands towards the body and come to a comfortable seated position. And we're going to finish with a few minutes of meditation. So at the end of this meditation, I'll say goodbye, but feel free to continue to sit longer if you like. So feel your sit bones on the earth, make sure you're comfortable, and you can always move into a seat, a chair if that's better for you. So sitting upright, you can also sit on a cushion. That can be very helpful to keep the hips in alignment. Lengthen the spine, relax the hands comfortably on your legs, relax the shoulders, lengthen the back of the neck. Either close the eyes or gaze softly at the ground in front of you. And we're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. You can continue breathing in that rhythm. I'll be silent and just observe the breath. When the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you'd like to end the practice now, you can bring your hands together at your heart and just bow your head forward, acknowledging the work you've done today. If you'd like to continue to sit in meditation, please do so. Thank you for joining me. If you did like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.